Well, less alcohol might be just one of your first of the year resolutions, but what if you fail on just day 2? Amber Withrow joins us from Milan Christian Counseling with how to succeed even if those resolutions go out the window. It happens. Good morning. Thanks for joining us today.
Good morning.
So how are you doing? Have you set any goals? How is it going?
I have. One of my goals is there's this one yoga instructor I really love, easy to follow. I'm on day 4 of my 30-day challenge. I wake up excited to do it. It's really lovely.
Very good. So we'll be here to support each other, motivate each other. I'm doing well so far with my goals. But I think sometimes, we start off the year, we want to, become a new you, but, there's nothing wrong with the old you, right?
Right. I mean, there's things that I hope to strengthen, right? But I think that no matter what your resolutions are, to root them in a self-love for yourself, not that you want to find a new you, but more of I want to get closer to my best self founded on, but no matter what, I love myself and I'm okay with myself and I'm proud of myself. And I have people in my life who feel the same about me. It's a much more motivating way to seek growth, change, progress.
Yeah, and I think that we can reconnect with ourselves that way, learn a little bit more about ourselves as well. So you have some goals and concepts that we should consider, as we start off this new year. And, as you said, loving ourselves as we are, but maybe instead of setting a goal for like a resolution, maybe we pick a word or a phrase.
Yes. This has gotten incredibly popular and I love it. So rather than creating this long list of goals, so then you just feel even more frustrated than you did before, many are just picking a word that perhaps it's value, whether in a focus on valuing yourself and having that direct you into the behaviors or the relationships that you invest in, but having a word rather than specific behaviors that guide you and motivate you.
Yeah, I've heard some people talk about that as well. I've seen it on, social media. What's your word for this year? One person said save. She wants to save money or whatever. Another person, said minimal. You want to actually have, focus on the things that you really need and maybe get rid of the stuff that you don't.
Exactly. So, that was my word a couple years ago. Okay. Last year was fear. I looked at the things that made me afraid and I tried all new things like learning how to ride a motorcycle and doing all sorts of different activities that so rather than having the goal of learning this crazy new thing, it was what am I afraid of and how am I going to conquer it?
There you go. And I think as we set these goals, we don't have to tackle it all at one time. Maybe we just take baby steps.
That's exactly right. When I was little, there was a song by Little, Inch by Inch, by the yard is hard, by the inch what a cinch. And that's so true so we can have these resolutions, we can have these goals or these concepts, but recognizing it's these teeny tiny steps to get there and making sure to take the time to celebrate every single thing that you do because it's guiding you to be your healthiest, best, happiest self.
Yeah, go you. Celebrate those small victories. And, it keeps you motivated to keep going, as you mentioned. And then, sometimes we might stumble a little bit, but we got to give ourselves grace, too.
And that's exactly, anytime I talk to anyone, that's being able to love yourself and to give yourself grace, because at the end of the day, we're just humans, that we're never going to be perfect. We're never going to do everything exactly right. Letting go. Maybe that's even the word for your year. Maybe it's imperfection of allowing yourself to have grace and rest and being able to go off your plan a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, just to focus on those the big four, as you like to call them, making sure that we're eating well, that we're sleeping, that we're moving, and that we're socializing this year too.
Exactly. That's the root of all health, whether it's mental, emotional, physical, how we eat, sleep, move and socialize, and vulnerably socialize. Be open. Talk about your thoughts and feelings this year.
Ah, there you go. Great advice as we embark on this new year. We want it to be a great one. And, best of luck with that yoga. Keep it up. Enjoy.
Thank you. Yes, I'll keep you posted.
All right. Take care. Thanks for joining us.